All right, folks, I'm waiting in the car for the boss, and today we're going to go to 7-Eleven, otherwise known as 7-Eleven, and we're going to do a little bit of a test run on their pies. Believe me, their pies aren't bad. Some bakeries I've gone to, you're actually swimming in the glug looking for a bit of meat, bit of grizzle. But 7-Eleven, to their credit, their pies they're passable. And just to appease the conscience, they also have what we call salad rolls. So if you want to feel good after you've had a chunky pie, you have a salad roll, and then your conscience is clear. So I think I'm going to check that out once the boss gets out of the shopping centre, which shouldn't take long. Right.
Yeah,
Blue. I don't know, mate, about this one. Smoky?
Smoky barbecue.
And the sauce?
Sauce is great.
Okay. And Traveller?
Traveller, big bacon and cheese.
Yeah. And one of these? And well, you got that is that a large G?
Yeah.
Large. And that's it, mate?
No fuel.
No fuel, mate.
1860.
Okay. Let's start off with the healthy stuff. No salad sandwich, but we got an egg and lettuce. That's close enough. So, uno. One of my favourites, the old beef and bacon cheese pie, the old Traveller, which I love. Probably got more than what I needed, but. Smoky barbecue beef pie. You know, I'm not going to wait. Oh, we've got a crowd in the back. Master Foods barbecue sauce. All right. Not bad. You know, the pastry on these are like a shortbread pastry, actually not bad. And straight away you've got heaps of flavour as soon as you take your first bite. Plenty of meat there. So, I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Don't know if you can see, there's heaps of meat, heaps of flavour. Very smoky, not very smoky, just right actually. And I think the smoky barbecue sauce just complements it, so it's actually pretty good. 7-Eleven actually underrated, you know, for their food. Actually, they got some good sandwiches, some good pies, and I reckon they're better than some bakeries. In fact, most of the bakeries, this is more consistent than most bakeries. Alright, this is one of our favourites. When we're travelling and we stop at a 7-Eleven, we always get stuck into the old Traveller. think their Slurpees aren't bad too. Their Slurpees are really good value, refreshing. The only trouble is you don't get 7-Elevens on the highway like you do Macca's and all the rest of it on the servos and your Hungry Jacks and all that. That's what you get mainly on the highway travelling. But when we're leaving a city or whatever, we always like to stock up on a good traveller. Now, the traveller, I'm going to put tomato sauce, dead horse. You know what I mean. Dead horse rhymes with tomato sauce. Let's have a Captain Cook, another look. Thank you, assistant, for shoving everything around. Did you like it?
The flavour's nice, but I don't like chunky meat.
I love chunky meat. That's why men have pies and women have sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls are good.
That's right, if you're a woman. All right, let's get down to business. Now, I won't lie, I've had these before, right? So it's not like I'm pretending I'm going to 7-Eleven for the first time like every other vlogger goes, we'll go check this place out. 9 times out of 10, they've already eaten out of that place anyway. They're not going to walk in there with their pants down and just buy something, right? That's why all food vloggers are shit, in my opinion anyway. I think they're just a scammer. But anyway, that's my opinion. I'm very opinionated today. I must have, I don't know, woken up on the wrong side of bed. But let's be honest, this smoky beef pie, smoky barbecue beef pie is beautiful. Chunky, nice, what do you say, the pastry is nice and flaky, like a similar shortbread, not quite shortbread, but shortbready type. I love it. I think this is quite nice. $6. Value for money. You can't beat 7-Eleven pies. I'm going to go 4.5 out of 5 for this. I really like this one. I'm actually quite enjoying this. I think this is a good 4.5 out of 5 for me. The Traveller, 3.5. I'd say it's average. It's okay. Tasty. Not as much meat as, as this more premium pie. But they're only about $4, $4.50. So you got to take that into account. But we've had these before, so they're consistent, right? 3.5, 4 out of 5. Actually, I'll go 3.5. It's an average, consistent, nice tasting pie. The pastry's all right. Not as nice and flaky as this one. This one's more premium. So, what was the price? $4.95. $4.95 for the actual. $4.90 for the Traveller, and $6 for this. And when you take into account most premium pies in a bakery around the $8 now. Anywhere $8 to $10. So I'll give this a 4.5, 3.5 for that. Pretty good. Now I don't want to go take a bite out of this here. I think I'll take that home and check it out. I think $6.20 for a sandwich at 7-Eleven is awesome value. So they're always nice and fresh. That's right. I love their sandwiches, and for that price, they're much better than any service station. They're consistently good. So I've had them before, so I don't even have to pull it out of the packet. I can say without a doubt I'd recommend it. If you're going to say to your mate, where do I get something to eat? We've gone to places in the past where you can't find somewhere, like to sit down and eat, or a cafe, and 7-Eleven has always been a saviour. So good one, 7-Eleven. Winner, steak dinner. Anyway, that's it for us. Another quick review on the run. I'll see you on the next one. Later.